Good morning students. Hope you all well at home. We have started our geography lesson 2 inside our earth. In the last video session, today we are going to continue the lesson in this video. Before going into the lesson, let us recall what we have studied in the last video. Okay, inside our earth. Interior of the earth is divided into three layers. The uppermost layer is crust, below crust mantle layer, and innermost layer is core and is of two divisions, inner core and outer core, and how these each layer is made up of. And the second heading what we have studied is rocks and minerals. Rocks are the mineral matter and there are three types of rocks: igneous rock, sedimentary rock and metamorphic rock. And the example of each rock we have studied and how the great Himalayas formed. So this is what you studied in your last video session. Today you are going to study what are the uses of rocks and rock cycle. Uses of rocks. Rocks are used for making roads, houses, buildings and dams, etc. When road is laid, the foundation is made by stone and mud, no, and houses are built by stone. Nowadays, we cannot see the houses built by stone, but in the earlier days, the houses were built by stone and buildings like monuments were built by stone. Example, the Red Fort, which is in Delhi on Independence Day. The Prime Minister would give speech from here only. No, this Red Fort is built by red sandstone. So, which type of rock this sandstone? Can you say? Yes, it is a sedimentary rock. And another one, a famous monument of India, the Taj Mahal, built by white marble, which is a metamorphic rock. Thus, rocks are used to build all these. With this, the uses of rocks are over? No, still some more uses are there by rocks. What are they? We have already studied that rocks are mineral matter. Rocks are made up of different mineral matter. Now we are going to see the definition of mineral matter. The mineral matter are naturally occurring substances. That means minerals are available in nature which have certain physical property and chemical composition. So this is the definition of mineral matter. Minerals are naturally occurring substances which have certain physical properties and chemical composition. This definition is given in your book. Minerals are very important for us. Some minerals are used as fuel, such as coal, petroleum, natural gas. Some minerals are used in industries, such as iron, aluminium, gold, uranium, etc. In producing medicine and fertilizer also, these minerals are used. So, these minerals are dug up from the earth, that is extracted from the rock. Now you can understand how important rocks are. Okay, so now next topic we are going to discuss about the rock cycle. So rock cycle. When I am saying about rock cycle, what is coming in your mind? Water cycle, no children? Water cycle is water in the water bodies evaporates due to sun's heat and rises up, and water vapor condensed and forms clouds. When the clouds cannot hold much water, then the water droplets flow as rain. This is called as precipitation. This you know very well and called as water cycle. No. So what is this rock cycle? Cycle is a process where it starts, no, again it ends at the same place. That is why we are saying water cycle, rock cycle, like that. That is, water is getting various forms and at last it reaches the starting point. That is why it is called as water cycle. Similarly, rock cycle starts at the stage of magma and getting various forms and at last reaches the same stage, magma. Now we will see about this rock cycle clearly. Due to the volcanic explosion, the magma comes out to the surface of the earth and cools down and forms the rock. The first step of rock is igneous rock. That is, when the magma cools down, it forms the igneous rock. This igneous rock only getting the stage of sedimentary rock. How? When this igneous rock undergoes heat and pressure, it breaks up. Okay, it does not happen during the short period of time. It takes very long period, say million of years. When this igneous rock breaks down into small particles, these particles are called as sediments. These sediments will stay in the same place? No. Due to the heavy rain, flood, or due to the wind, these sediments will be transported from one place to another. In the last video, we saw that the sedimentary rocks usually are formed in the ocean floor and river beds like that. No. So, this is the reason when the sediments transported by the water, these sediments will be deposited in a place. While the transportation along with the sediment, some plants and organic matter also deposited. Due to the heat and pressure, these sediments consolidated and forms the sedimentary rock. So, the second stage of igneous rock is sedimentary rock. When these sedimentary rocks undergoes great heat and pressure, these sedimentary rocks will be transformed into metamorphic rock. Not only the sedimentary rock but also the igneous rock. When it is subjected to great heat and pressure, it will be transformed into metamorphic rock. And again, when this metamorphic rock subjected to great heat and pressure, it will be transformed into magma again. And the igneous rock and sedimentary rock also, due to heat and pressure, transformed into magma. The igneous rock either converted into sedimentary rock or metamorphic rock or magma too. Hence, the magma on the surface of the earth cools down and gets the various stages of rocks. Again, these rocks are transformed into molten magma. So, this is called as rock cycle. I hope now you understood clearly what is rock cycle. Now, children, next we are going to see the do you know, which is given in the lesson side boxes. The deepest mine in the world is in South Africa. It is about 4 kilometers deep in search of gold. As we know that the depth of crust layer is 35 km, in that 4 km they dug in search of gold. Definitely this 4 km going inside the earth is not a easy task. As we go inside, the air pressure will be very low, the oxygen won't be there, and the temperature also will be very high. The engineers have dug a hole of 6 km deep. For making this mine, the engineers dug 6 km deep hole. Up to 4 km is a difficult task to go. Then imagine up to 6 km. If we go, then how it will be. And to reach to the center, which is not possible, we have to dig a hole 6,000 km deep on the ocean floor. Since the depth of the continental mass is 35 km and ocean floor depth is 5 km. So, this is the shortest way to reach the center of the earth, going through ocean floor. Hence, if we dig a 6,000 km hole in the ocean floor, then we can reach the center of the earth. The ocean floor 5 km and mantle layer depth 2990 km and the radius of core is 3500 km. So, if 6,000 km deep hole is dug up, then through that we can reach the center of the earth. Is it possible anyone can go to the center of the earth, children? No, it's not possible, no. Now, this is the time to know something about interesting facts. Okay. In this session, we are going to know about diamond. Children, do you know diamond is a type of rock only? Which type of rock it is? It is a igneous rock known as kimberlite. Do you know how it is formed? Diamonds start out as carbon in the earth's mantle, the layer beneath crust. The earth's mantle is very hot, between about 2000 and 7000 degree Fahrenheit, which is equal to the temperature of the surface of the sun. This I already told when we discussed about the mantle layer. No, The heat and the high pressure of the Earth's surface on the mantle layer is what causes the carbon atom to bond together. The bonding of the atoms causes crystals to form beautiful diamonds. The diamonds make their way to the Earth's surface through a special kind of volcanic eruption that comes from deep in the earth. Do you know that the only thing that can scratch a diamond is another diamond? And in order to burn a diamond, you would have to heat it to a temperature of around 1300 degrees. Even though diamonds are viewed as something beautiful and delicate, they are actually quite strong and are the hardest natural substance on earth. These beautiful jewels have rightfully earned the name diamond, which is from the Greek word for invincible. Meaning of invincible is too powerful to defeat or overcome. So, where the diamonds are available around the world, that we will see now. Today, diamonds are being mined all over the world, with the largest mines in Russia, South Africa, and Australia. Earth is not the only place where diamonds have been found. There is a diamond in outer space that is as big as the Earth's moon. So, very big diamond is there in the space, children. The diamond has been named Lucy and it is almost 2500 miles long. This is almost as long as the distance from New York City to Los Angeles and is located 50 light years from Earth. So, in the space, very big diamond is there. So this is the really interesting know about diamonds. Now children, next we are going to see the book back exercise. Give reason. Okay. In your book back exercise, 3 questions are given. In give reason part. We will discuss the answers one by one. Okay. The first question is, we cannot go to the center of the earth. Why? The distance from core to the center is around 6000 kilometer. Just now in this video we saw that. And the temperature in the interior of earth is too high. And the molten magma also is there. So it is not possible to go inside the earth. The answer is given in the screen. See, because the thickness from the crust to core is 6371 kilometer. Temperature rises 1 degree Celsius per 32 meters. Everything is in a molten stage. So this is the reason why we cannot go to the center of the earth. Is it clear, children? The second question is, sedimentary rocks are formed from sediments. How? This is the question. Due to high heat and pressure, the igneous rocks are broken into small particles. These particles are called as sediments. These sediments are transported by wind or by water from one place to another. Due to heat and pressure, these sediments are compressed and sediments are consolidated and form sedimentary rocks. Now we will read the answer. Sedimentary rocks are formed from sediments. Igneous or metamorphic rocks break down into smaller particles. These are transported by wind or running water and are deposited in low-lying areas. Due to pressure, these sediments solidify into layers called sedimentary rock. So, this is the answer for this second question. Now, we will go to the third question. Third question is, limestone is changed into marble. So now we will discuss the answer for this. Limestone is which type of rock, children? It is a sedimentary rock. Already we have studied that in a course of time, due to extreme heat and pressure, the sedimentary rocks will be changed into metamorphic rock. Here the limestone also changed into marble due to extreme heat and pressure. Now we will read the answer. Limestone is changed into marble due to extreme heat and pressure. The overlying layers put pressure on the underlying layers, hence the conversion. So, this is the answer for this third question. With this second lesson geography over, children. Now we will see the review of the lesson. Earth has three layers: crust, mantle, and core. What is the depth of each layer? Crust is divided into continental crust and ocean floor, and the minerals available in the crust. Next, what is rock? Rock is a mineral matter, and there are three types of rock. They are igneous rock, sedimentary rock, and metamorphic rock, and how each rock is formed. Next, what are the uses of rocks? Rocks are used for laying roads and constructing buildings, and also the minerals which are available in rocks are used in industries. The next, rock cycle. In rock cycle we have studied how each type of rock is transformed into another type of rock. Okay, this is the second lesson, children. With this lesson is over. I hope now you are very clear in this lesson. So take care, children. Bye.